Alright, so today we are going to be attempting to brew some Oktoberfest lager with our Mr. Beer 2-gallon fermenter here. There it is. Basically everything has been cleaned already, and I use this, the no rinse cleanser, half of that, just like the instructions say. That came in the Mr. Beer kit. I have my flavoring here, soaking in the hot water, and I'm getting ready to boil the 4 cups of water. Then I'm going to add that to that, and it will basically become the wort. So in the can is an extract that has the barley, hops, and all the ingredients. Takes a lot of time and steps out of it. And then after that's mixed, we're going to put it in here with the cold water, and we'll just kind of go step by step, and I'll cut some stuff out so you don't have to see me mixing for half an hour. But here is the start and all my ingredients. Alright, so I got my water boiling, turn the heat off. So on this, the reason why I put it in the hot water is because this extract is like caramel. You'll see it, and it helps release it from the edge. So that's the extract in my 4 cups of water. And we use this right here. I'm going to try to get as much of that in there as you can, because that's where all the flavor comes from. This is the Oktoberfest. It's the middle of September, so by the time this beer is actually ready to drink, after it's conditioned, it will be October. And that's why you cut the label off of the can too, because you're going to put it in the water anyway. And then we're going to mix this with a whisk until it's all dissolved. So you guys don't want to see that, because it's a long process. Alright, so this is the extract mixed in, which makes the wort. And it basically smells kind of like a sweet molasses. It's not as thick anymore. Obviously we mix it with 4 cups of boiling water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put on the Mr. Beer kit, there's lines, make it pretty easy. There's a line right here, it says 1, that's the first line. We are going to put the cold water up to that line. Then you add your wort, and then you add the rest of your cold water. So I have my cold water here using the natural spring water, and so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, and then you guys can see me pouring in the wort. Alright, so we got our cold water in there. Now we're going to pour our wort in nice and slow. Show you what that looks like. Looks kind of like dirty tea. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add the rest of our cold water up to the 2 line, which is the 2 gallons, and then we are going to mix that. Alright, so now we got all those in there together. Now you just mix. You're going to be mixing for a long time, at least you should be, because you want to mix that wort, which is the warm water, with the oats and the barley and the hops, with all the cold water, which gets it ready for when you put the yeast in it. So while while I'm mixing, you guys can not watch. Alright, so when you open this, your kits, the top under the gold or black lid has your yeast that came with the kit. So now what you do is you sprinkle your yeast on top, and the yeast is going to go to work. We're going to go put this in a cool place, and we're going to put the label on top so we know what it is, and then you guys can join me for the bottling part and then the conditioning and then the taste test. Like I said, all this is kind of new for me, so we're going to give this a try. We're going to try different flavors, but this is our very first batch with the Mr. Brew beer kit, and we're doing the Oktoberfest, and we'll give it a try.